I don't care about heredity versus environment.
Welcome back to the Trading Places Minute. This is the podcast where we discuss the film Trading Places, the funny comedy from 1983 starring Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy, 1 minute at a time. I am Tom Taylor, and I'm joined by my two pals, Mike D. Maria. Mike D. Maria, thank you.
Happy November. We're at the beginning of November. Mr. November.
Oh, which
What
November is
from?
it? By the time this airs, nobody will know which November
That
could
sure could
possibly
be 2024 by then.
Brain candy.
It's November 15th. Yes, Dan got the answer right. Mr. December.
You guys know brain candy much, much better than I do. That's okay.
It's fantastic.
We're also here with Dan Lewis. Dan is here. Hey, Dan.
Hello, a couple things. I don't know if we should be giving the date.
Oh,
Yeah,
first of all.
it's a little, because people are going to be
People
like, wait a
might
minute,
get
they sat
this.
on this thing for 20 years?
Yeah, and second of
the hell's
all,
going on?
brain candy is, we received a request from one of our longtime listeners, Mr. Will Yurkevich, that he really wanted us to do brain candy. And I think brain candy is an underrated movie, and I think that's a controversial
It has its fans.
take.
It might not be as widely beloved as, I don't know, is beloved the wrong word as Trading Places?
this
People
is a
like
drug for the world.
Right.
Give worms to ex-girlfriends.
And then the same guy, or the other guy, Frisco, or what's his name? Frisco. And the woman
Cisco.
comes in and he goes, Cisco. And the woman comes in and he goes, you're not a plate of croissants.
And he looks around for a
I
laugh.
love that. Yeah, he looks
He's a
all right.
marketing guy.
That's a
Cisco.
preview for our brain candy season coming up in 70 years.
Yeah, that'll be
I'm
really
gonna-
good.
I'm
But
gonna
you got to
use
get through
time.
this Trading Places thing first.
Right.
You know what, though? I'm going to
Oh,
use that
goodness.
in a meeting when somebody walks in. You're not a plate of croissants. They just look around.
Like, around, and everyone's like, what is that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
If you don't get it, you don't get it.
If it's a room full of woke people, we're in big trouble.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, here we
You
go.
can't just call people croissants. What's the
No.
matter with you?
Croissant, what's that supposed to mean?
All right, what minute we doing here today?
We're doing minute 8. Thank you for asking, Mike. We're doing minute 8. This is an exciting minute, if only because there are two people talking to each other in it, which
We're
we haven't
really
had
getting
yet so far.
going now, baby.
We're the
We're
pedal to
really
the
cooking
metal.
with gas.
This begins, speaking of gas, this begins with two men in a car. The Dukes being driven by their chauffeur in their fancy car from their fancy estate. They have a brief argument about how interesting or boring hereditary versus environment is. And then they begin an argument about when to sell their pork belly holdings.
And Mortimer doesn't want to hear anything about this scientific debate. He just wants to make as much money on the pork bellies as possible.
Right.
Yeah, Randolph reading a copy of Scientific Journal magazine.
Right. Which is
Uh,
not a thing.
Is that is that the title actually?
Yeah, it says Scientific Journal.
Scientific Journal.
Right.
And it's like on the back there's like a J&B ad or something, like a Scotch
Yeah,
ad.
it's like a whiskey
Right.
and scotch ad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
we did a test of what the effect of gin on people's minds. Over
this
the
was
course
before
of
they
an afternoon.
discovered alcohol was bad for you.
Right. It was a it was
Yeah.
a trailblazing article from.
They
Now that's the
uh,
masthead of Scientific American, I think. Right. I kind
it
of
looks
recognize
like
that as
Scientific American, but
Yeah.
yeah, they wanted to go with
But it's
that
a
and they just
scientific
changed
journal.
the font.
Yeah, they had a little fun there.
Whee!
This is two things I just noticed, or just one I wanted to say. The shot of the Rolls Royce shot from another car in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
The tracking of it is the Kubrickian tracking shot.
I think
Yes.
Tom was going to say that too, I think.
I was
Of
going to
the
say
car.
that too. This
So-
reminded me of two different movies. Lolita. It's like the opening shots of Lolita, where he's like driving through the same like kind of snowy. He's coming to like Quilty's estate or whatever, and it's all snow. It's the same kind of deal.
Yeah, Claire
And also this whole vibe reminds me of Being There. It doesn't exactly look the same, but it just reminds me of Being There, the big estate.
Well, that's not a
in the
Kubrick
winter.
movie, but,
No.
No, it's not a Kubrick. No, but I'm telling you that I got reactions.
but the whole
to
thing
things.
does. Yeah, no, I agree. I would go with Paths of Glory also. The trench.
Yeah,
Sure.
The trench shot.
They're going to, and I think it might be a little more salient from the point of view of they're going through the driveway on their way to the trenches, on their way to the financial trenches. Of course, the obvious Kubrick reference there to the great 1959 movie Paths of Glory, one
I've
of the
heard of it.
finest films ever made.
With Kurt, what are you saying, Douglas?
And the great, what's his name?
Plays
the
the criminal.
The guy who plays the criminal that Tom loves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Not Tim Curry. No, what?
Tim Carey.
Tim Carey. I want to say Tim Curry, but it's Tim Carey.
And he's such a
social undesirable. Me.
And he was in the Killing too.
Killing, yeah.
But he comes across as like a very oddball character, almost like he would be in a Tarantino film.
So
way
weird.
before Tarantino. He's like a Steve Buscemi, like kind of just quirky and
he's
different.
He's a proto John Turturro as well.
Yeah. Kind of looks like him a little bit.
He looks like him a little bit. And I'll also add, just real quick, without getting too into Paths of Glory, one of the other criminals in Paths of Glory is later the bartender in The Shining.
That's right.
Yeah. Delbert Grady.
Yeah. He's also
Delbert Grady.
Terrell. He's Terrell.
Oh, the guy that's
Lloyd. Floyd.
Lloyd or Floyd.
The guy he plays he's the representation of the devil, I think.
Lloyd. I want to say it's Lloyd.
Yeah, Lloyd.
Yeah. And they have that debate about where you'd rather get shot, in the butt or in the head. And not in The Shining, but in Paths of Glory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right in the ass.
Well, anyway, the Kubrickian shot.
I already forgot. Tim
Carey.
Tim Carey. We have to point out that he was in multiple Columbos. So thank you. You have to say that every time you mention him.
The only thing I wanted to add was the very non-Kubrickian expository dialogue. They get right into the whole point of the movie very clumsily. It doesn't really sound like a real conversation that two people would have, but it's like, I don't want to hear any more about Hereditary versus upbringing or whatever.
I'm this way and you're this way.
And they're really they're really hitting you over the head with it, which is fine. It's a comedy. I mean, nobody cares. Mm-hmm. And those two guys, Ralph Bellamy and Don Amici, are so fun to watch that, who gives a shit. But,
Right. One thing that might kind of save that or soften that a little bit is that Randolph seems to have a very clear answer to the debate over Hereditary versus Environment, but we don't know what it is yet. Like we just know he's into it. We don't know. He's not like he's sitting there going, I bet that if you took some bum off the street and put him in a suit in an office, he would do just great.
We haven't gotten to that just yet. Yeah.
But we might. Although we do sort of already get the sense that, because this plays out later too, that Mortimer is sort of like not exactly a nervous Nelly, but he's like, okay, I got to sell immediately. This is going to work out. And Randolph is like, just give it a second. It's going to be cool. That happens here, and it happens later on in the movie too.
Randolph is maybe the less impetuous, more thoughtful older brother.
Which is the one who says later, accuses the other of saying, Mother always said you were greedy. I think that Randolph says that to Mortimer. Mm-hmm. So like Mortimer is the one who cares a little more about money, even though they're both obviously crazy rich white
Randolph
people.
has a little bit of a soul, I think. Possibly.
Yeah, but like a twisted soul.
Yeah.
It's twisted, but just by virtue of being open to the fact that, Hereditary is less of a thing than the environmental constraints that we put on people. Mm-hmm. Really, going back to philosophical underpinnings of all this, where Randolph is more of the Hobbesian take. Mm-hmm. Whereas the Mortimer is more like the Jean-Jacques Rousseau kind of man is born free and then in chains. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah. I agree. I'm not going to check your math on that, but I agree.
Or wait a minute. Good. I got it backwards.
Ah, Jesus.
Whatever.
Nobody knows.
Ralph Bellamy is more of the Jean-Jacques Rousseau, and Mortimer is more of the Hobbesian. Like, people are born the way they are. We have a ton of ingrained things that are right there. It's casting our fate almost from the beginning. Yeah. Whereas, which may be a reductive way to describe the Hobbesian angle, but
works for us.
Jean-Jacques Rousseau, people are born perfect and then screwed up by their surroundings.
Now, to Mike's point that Randolph might have more of a soul, I would tweak that and say he might not have a soul, but he at least has interests outside of money. Is
he more Jacques Clouseau or Jacques Cousteau or Jean-Jacques Rousseau?
He's more of a Jean-Jacques Cousteau.
Or Paul Rousseau.
And the other guy's more of a Calvin and Hobbes.
Okay.
Right.
Jacques Clouseau, Jacques Cousteau.
Calvinist Hobbes. Did I just now, is that intentional, the Calvin and Hobbes?
I think Calvin and Hobbes are both references to Calvin and Hobbes.
Calvin,
I forget why.
The Calvinist.
Calvinist Calvin,
Yeah.
and then
believe
the
so.
Hobbesian Hobbes.
Yes.
It never occurred to me until just now when
really?
you said that.
Oh.
Was everybody else aware of that and I wasn't? It was one
No,
of those
I had no
things
idea
where-
either.
I think when
sense.
it was super popular, somebody said that in an article sometime. So you can be
Alright.
forgiven, but we could also lord it over you too, that we know it and you didn't. I
So-
looked something up. Speaking of knowing stuff, I looked
Go
up what this car is. This lovely,
Rolls Royce, I want to say.
Rolls.
it's a Rolls Royce.
You doesn't have to look that up. That's a stereotypical. They're wearing bowler hats for crying out loud.
Okay,
Because
but
of
you
the hood
have to
ornament,
look up
though.
that it is the 1968 Rolls-Royce Phantom 5.
Ghost. The
Wow,
Phantom 5.
nice.
Yeah.
A 68 Phantom 5. Wouldn't you like to have one of those, huh?
Yeah.
Calling something
With
a Phantom is
added,
pretty
with,
cool.
and they got the extra, the stock market package, which gives them those little video, those stock market tickers in the back.
Is that
Unbelievable. How
absolute
much did
science
that thing
fiction for the
cost?
time, or did people like this actually have that kind of technology in their cars?
Oh, I don't think so. I
At the
think
time.
I
this
don't
was,
think so. I think it looked like wow when you saw it. Like how?
But is
could
it
that
wow?
be?
Like, man, someday I'm going to be rich and have that, or was it like, man, that's ridiculous? That's like
Well,
science
there's also
fiction.
that 80s DOS green
Yeah.
numbers,
right?
like war
Charming.
games.
Right.
Do you know what I like about how when it's always fun to see how people predict the future when you watch
yeah.
old like 50s stuff the way that they predicted like now.
Mhm.
They somehow they're not able to envision some of the other trappings. Like they get the functionality basically right, but then they put
Yeah.
it in this big wood grain mahogany thing. Like like if you saw in the 50s what like TV was going to look like in the year 2010, it would be like they might get the like TV part really amazing and clear and right or something, but then
Yeah.
they would put it in a giant mahogany box.
Right. That you're just stuck
They
with for the
can't
rest of your
imagine
life.
the
You'll
other
never move.
part of it where it's flat and it's hanging on your wall.
Yeah, or what comes out of it. Like, I remember my mom, when she told me that when she was a little girl, she would imagine, like, what if you had a TV that you could just, like, dial up any movie or TV show you wanted? You just, like, push buttons on the front of the TV and, like, any show
Yeah.
you want. I'm like, Mom, that's a great idea. That should happen
Future.
someday. And look at her now. She's rich for inventing the internet and streaming video, and God bless her.
Well, talking of looking it up, Timothy Carey,
Yeah?
his first role was a corpse in a Clark Gable film, in a
A
western.
corpse. Me.
In a western.
Look at me, the corpse.
And then he was part of Lee Marvin's motorcycle gang in The Wild One.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it was his idea.
I like Lee Marvin.
Yeah.
Let me see. Who came up with the idea of squirting beer in Marlon Brando's face, even though the great method actor himself had expressed reservations about what Carey was up to.
I think we've all had that idea, haven't we?
Yeah.
That we just want to squirt beer in Marlon Brando's
Marlon
face.
Brando's
I
face.
kind of had.
Yeah, take this
Yeah.
He
Brando.
sent Sasheen Littlefeather, who's not even and turns out a Native American,
Yeah.
up to the stage to accept the.
Turns
the
out she's not
Navajo
even
award.
alive anymore. Way to go,
Turns out she's
Brando.
not only not Native American, but she's not even alive.
Some
Yeah.
pre-dead non-Native American. Just get the Oscar yourself, dummy.
So the one
proud
thing
of your
that
work.
the one thing that these first 8 minutes tell us about being, in that elite is, boy, it's a long process to get ready and get out the door, is it not?
Oh my God, yeah. I was kind of saying that last time. Like, it must have been the Duke's directive or idea to say, okay, every morning when we get up, we want everybody wishing us a good morning, greeting us at the door, whatever, forgetting even all the, like, what we saw with Lewis, getting dressed and everything, and the crumpets and the thing, and getting shaved, all the falderall. That's got to be, yeah. I would think that if I were that rich and living that life, there would be days where, like, God, what if I just got up and put on some
But I think
shorts
this
and
is
a
also
t-shirt
about.
and rolled out of
I
bed?
think this is also just like the Victorian era elite.
Yeah, I mean, this is obviously
what-
old money.
Yeah,
This,
this
is,
is what
this
like
is the only life
it's
they've
what
ever
the upper
known.
crust used to write songs about.
Do
yeah,
they write songs?
these
I'm
guys
finished
never.
with
Oh, the upper
school.
crust, yeah.
These guys
Finished
never.
with finishing school.
These
Yeah.
are these are not the guys that wake up 45 minutes before their flight and have to throw the stuff in the
No.
bag and get fucking
Yeah,
insane.
just punch it in the
No.
bag.
That's funny. If these guys wake up like 4 hours before a flight, they have to rush through the people lining up and saying good morning. They have to do all the same stuff. They have to rush through it because their flight is in 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just fly out the
Right.
door. You just dump the fish food in the thing.
Right.
Just run
They
out
will
the
have
door.
half the
Exactly.
staff greeting us because we're in a hurry.
Mhm.
We can't be ignoring that many goodbyes at once. We'll have to ignore
Yeah.
like just half of them. Thank you.
Yeah, so I think we got our
Randolph.
first dialogue. We're starting to move now. 8 minutes.
there's a story happening. Yeah. The show is, I want to apologize for how boring this podcast has been so far. And thank you for sticking with it through minute
It's not
8.
boring.
No, I'm just kidding. But the movie does take a while to have stuff to talk about.
I think it was last time when we couldn't record. Since I had the file open, I just started watching each minute.
Yeah.
I ended up watching the whole movie,
Minute by minute.
minute by minute.
You watched the whole movie clicking
sick.
on each minute?
Yeah, I just clicked
Wow.
on each
Play it.
minute,
That's beautiful.
Why
and
didn't
it
you
develops. It develops really fast. It
Yeah.
moves very fast.
picks up.
Like it starts right now.
We should
Well, I guess
start
that's
the
why you
show
have
now.
this
Scheme.
clumsy dialogue, is because
Yeah.
you don't want to waste any time. You get
No.
right to it.
Yeah.
You get right to it.
I do. We're going to talk about this kind of thing a lot. These kind of questions are going to come up a lot, and none of the three of us is going to have answers for it. But because none of us are financial people or tycoons, or
No,
we don't
horrible.
play the market or anything like that. But is there anything weird about the idea? This is like first thing in the morning. They just got up. They're just getting out the door in the morning, and they're already debating whether or not to sell a
Pork bellies.
a holding. Like, is that a weird thing to do? Do you wait to the end of the day? Do you wait and see how things are going? Or is his concern is like, for the rest of the day, it will not get to whatever he says, like 70.
I think it's a rush. I think it's rushed cinematically.
Okay.
Because what's his name? Mortimer's got pork. We got to sell these pork bellies. We're here to make
Right.
money on pork bellies. And
Yeah.
it sets up the fact that he's like, hold on, let's see what's his name?
Lewis.
What's his name? Lewis.
Winthorpe.
Let's see how good he is. And he
Yeah.
shows you in that scene, yeah, he's a financial wizard,
Mm-hmm.
or he knows his stuff,
Right.
and they could destroy him anyways.
They would be crazy to get rid of him for some stupid bet.
Which makes me think that, if they're all about making money, why would they put Lewis in jeopardy? Why would they, on a bet, just to be total assholes, they now take away their greatest asset?
Well, again, to go back to Paths of Glory, very similar. You wind up putting a enormous number of troops' lives at stake, and also your own position in the war
Yeah.
for the pride of this
Yeah.
of a couple of brass people that just don't want to lose face,
Yeah.
and they put that above. They
cut
put that
off their nose to
above
spite
even
their
their
face.
own well-being in
Maybe
the long
there
run.
is something to that tracking shot.
Kind of interesting. Another tie into Paths of Glory. This could, in some ways, be seen as a remake of Stanley Kubrick's Paths of Glory, set in the financial world in Philadelphia.
But a lot has happened since we've last. So
I was going to say, two of us have seen each
we
other.
ran into Dan,
Mm-hmm.
saw a comedy show,
Yeah.
debrief on that. Some good stuff.
Yes.
Very good stuff. He brought back the Magna Carta joke, which I think hits every time. And I think sometimes they don't get it, but it's a good one.
I did that joke just because you were there, Mike,
I said, oh, you got to do the Magna Carta joke.
because we talked about it years ago,
Mhm.
and it was just a throwaway that I'd thought about at the time.
No, don't throw that away. You keep that in the
Wow,
holster.
I don't do it very often, but it's always in my back pocket if I need it.
So the show went well. You were in town. You were in Chicago for a show. I was out of town. I could not join you guys, but you two got together and
I
I
and
gave
had
Dan
laughs.
the line from Curb Your Enthusiasm when Cousin Shelley, when
when you're in
when,
town, you call.
yeah,
You
I go
call.
when you're in town. What do we come to New York? You don't tell me you're
It's
here.
not cousin Shelley. Shelley is the Shelley Berman who plays the dad. Your cousin.
No, but his name is Shelley
I
though.
don't think
Cousin
so.
Richard Kind.
Richard Kind.
It's Shelley.
It's not Shelley.
Shelley. I guarantee you.
Maybe.
Dear Internet,
doesn't sound
who
right
does
to me.
Richard Kind?
Before we
It's
continue,
not supposed to
Richard
sound right. Shelley
Kind.
doesn't sound right.
doesn't
cousin.
doesn't sound right.
Shelley.
No, just say Richard Kind, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
I saw Inside Out
Oh, this
yesterday with Richard Kind.
Cousin Andy. God damn it.
Cousin Andy. There you go.
Way
But
to go.
if you look up Cousin Shelley, it's Seinfeld.
Well, anyway, Shelley Berman plays the dad, which might have been the confusion. Dead. She's dead. She died. She's
Dead.
dead.
She died.
No, you were saying movies, but I was not there for a show. I was there
Oh.
for a bachelor party
Bachelor
for the weekend.
Right.
And
But you did a show.
I went to the Bill Burr show on Friday night at United Center. Big, massive show, obviously. And the feature on that show, the guy before him that he travels with, said, "Hey, check me out. I'll be at the Lincoln Lodge, later." It's like I think when you're coming through town playing the big arenas, you might also do a couple of smaller shows, and that might be.
Oh,
one of the places
so
you
he
do a
did
show.
something there that night?
Not that night. Not that night. But
Saturday or
he threw out. I had told my friends at the bachelor party I was going to be at the Lincoln Lodge, and so when the guy in front of 30,000 people goes, "I'll be at Lincoln Lodge," everybody looks at me like, "What?" And so it was just a small little room, really nice little comedy room though, like really kind of intimate, and it's got that velour walls and they pack it in there, and just drinking beers. I think it was pretty fun. I think the set it started pretty reasonably, and then it started pretty weak maybe. And then I feel like I picked it up a little bit.
No.
It was okay.
No, it wasn't weak.
Pretty good. I give it a B.
Which is good. Which is good for you because he's hard on himself. So a B means that that it was good. But I like
It was pretty good.
I liked the kind of the woke jokes, and I could be off, but he's in this talking about when he's ordering coffee. It's like, I'll take a coffee, no cream, no sugar. Like, you want black coffee? Like, I didn't say that. I didn't say I wanted black coffee. Right. And then it goes into bagels. I remember he did this when you were there, Tom. He did the bagel joke.
Yeah.
Been working on that joke for a long time.
When he was on the flatbed of that truck.
Oh, right, yeah. Outside.
I forgot that I had that.
It's like, I'll have a regular bagel. Yeah, not saying that the other bagels aren't regular. You start to try to backpedal out of the situation and just make it worse.
That's right. It's supposed to be kind of a quasi Curb Your Enthusiasm sort of situation kind of thing. And you can get away with sort of making fun of some of the woke stuff while also being like, I'm just a dumb guy. I don't know. I'm So that's basically the idea.
Yeah, the unfrozen caveman routine. Hey, I'm just a caveman.
I'm just a caveman.
Your world scares me.
I don't know. When I see a car, I wonder, is there little wizards inside? I don't know.
I'm just a caveman.
One thing I do know is that when this man slipped and fell and hit his head outside a public library, he is entitled to $3 million in compensatory damage.
For those out there who don't know what we're talking about, unfrozen caveman lawyer from old SNL from Phil
One of the greatest sketches ever written.
I was, maybe we talked about this before, I was sort of turning my nose up at Saturday Night Live during that era, so I like the whole, I always loved Phil Hartman, but that whole era of SNL I've kind of, I never connected with. Because Dana Carvey I couldn't get behind, and I thought Mike Myers was funny at the time.
I thought they all did good stuff.
I didn't love Church Lady really. I mean,
it was funny the first 50
Dana
times,
Carvey.
But then it got a little
I love Dana Carvey, but often that's where SNL is the worst for when it's like doing recurring jokes, and so it's like people are pleased to see like things that they're familiar with, but like if you broke it down and just like and made it stand on its own, it would not be that funny.
Yeah.
Unfrozen Caveman Lawyer is just an inherently funny idea of a weird, goofy, silly, fun thing, which they don't do enough of. They do more topical stuff. So it's like they're making fun of a way too long cold open about like some senator said something, or Bernie Sanders or something, and people are delighted by that kind of thing. But I would much prefer like a silly.
Yeah, try to connect with it now, ideas. Tom. I dare you to turn it on now. See how
I don't accept. You. No, I've gotten to the age where I'm being very staunch about what I do and do not have time for to even try if I know I'm not going to like it.
Oh, you have the time.
Have we talked about the show Too Funny to Fail? The documentary?
No.
Have we talked about this at all? It's about the Dana Carvey show. And I don't know if you saw the Dana Carvey show.
I saw one episode and I thought it was great.
They did it on ABC.
Yeah.
And it was going to compete. It was like an evening sketch show.
Yeah.
And they let Dana Carvey have his own show, and he was the church lady. And he did all the Wayne's World, and he could, he was like he was considered like a wholesome comedian.
Yeah.
But no one realized that Dana Carvey is like a real stand-up who has lots of like stand-up friends and is probably a lot darker than anyone realizes.
Yeah. It's like the Bob Saget syndrome.
He hires away Robert Smigel. His head writer was Louis C.K. And he has like all this writing staff that comes up with the craziest shit of all time. It lasted 8 episodes or something, or 7 episodes, and before it got canceled because people didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, it's too funny to fail.
Some of the shit was so weird. And it's called Too Funny to Fail. It's a documentary about that show.
Oh, wow.
And how many people loved it, and how they when they first saw it, they thought it was great, and when it got canceled, they were so upset. And
Yeah.
Because they had a thing called Grandma the Clown.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say Grandma the Clown. That was fantastic. It was in the one
Hilarious.
that I saw.
Like this just super old clown in a walker in front of these like really disappointed kids.
Yeah, they're just
So
sitting around her
funny.
feet while she's sitting there and like, could you scratch my ankles for me? It gets so
Yeah,
dry
it's
down
really
there.
good.
Yeah, it's too
It was
funny to
just-
fail. The life and death of the Dana Carvey show.
It's really good, and it makes you want to watch the show.
Yeah.
And it's Stephen Colbert's like first real job.
Yeah.
So this is like late 90s or early 2000 or something like that. Probably
Late
early
90s.
2000, late 90s.
Or like
yeah.
mid 90s even, maybe.
Yeah, it might even
Yeah,
been
maybe,
mid-90s. Yeah.
Even early 90s, who knows?
But I'll tell you what, that
And
like
they were
that.
like,
Go ahead.
they put Dana Carvey on the cover of like TV Guide or something with like Kermit the Frog, and all. It's like, we got this new the comedy show. They had it's almost like no one was tracking it. Because
Yeah.
like all the writers were like, where did we go?
People are going to
Because
watch
we've
this
written
thing.
some weird shit here.
Yeah.
They have a great sketch, just one more. It's called Waiters Disgusted by Food. And it's just Steve Carell and Stephen Colbert describing the menu items of people and not just like, it's just waiters disgusted by food. It's so funny.
No, that was good. That was. I don't know why you didn't connect with that era.
I don't know. I was
No, but
yeah.
Dan. So Dan let us know he was in town on Friday. So I get it now. You just got that show late in the weekend. He's like, hey,
I
I'm doing
enjoyed
this
it.
show, and he's like, you want to come on? I'm like, what? You're in town? He's like, yeah, I got in on Friday or whatever. I'm like, so I did So I did the cousin Andy. I'm like, you don't call. You come into
Call.
Chicago.
I'm like,
you
well,
call.
you were in LA. He's like, yeah, but you don't.
You're like, I'm here for a
go to
bachelor
LA,
party.
don't
I
call
don't have
Andy.
time.
Yeah.
He's like,
Mike
I
and I
don't
were
have
texting you
time.
behind your back. We're like, what's up with Dan? What the
I go,
hell?
what's going on?
What a
I go, I don't
dick.
know if I like
Jen?
this. I'm going to show up, but I'm going to be
I wouldn't
mean
show up
about
if I
it.
were in town. F him.
It was nice. I'm at the point in my career where I can. It's not great. It's not like I'm doing great, but I can hit up a guy out of nowhere
Mm-hmm.
and say, I'll be on town on this day, and I see that you have a show.
Yeah.
You have a spot for me, and here's a clip of me doing stand-up.
Oh, cool.
And I'm from out of town, and he goes, and then he goes, sure.
Hey. I'm
But we'd
Dan
sure love to
Lewis. Make
We
it
sure
happen.
love to see a clip or two on the internet at some point. Put a clip
Yeah.
up.
You know,
It'll do
Just
wonders.
wait till I get good. I'm not good yet.
Here we go.
Don't worry about it.
Here we go.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Here we go. What?
I don't know.
I'm just
Where-
saying.
where do
Here we go with the I'm not good enough yet. Just put the goddamn clip up.
It's
Make
not about
everybody
me
happy.
not being good. Hardly anybody is good at it. There's like 6 people in the world who are good at it. Okay, so just give me a
6
chance,
of them.
please.
Yeah.
please.
Speaking of
It
which,
takes a
did you
long
see?
time.
Did you see? Speaking of Saturday Night Live and comedians, did you see Dave Chappelle's monologue?
I only read articles about it.
He's getting
Yes, I
hammered
did.
for it. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I watched it, and I don't know what we're doing. Like, I don't know why everything is just being panned and everything is being
Yeah,
like,
it's because it's 12 people on Twitter, dude.
Mhm.
yeah.
It's not real people. You talk to any actual person,
Well, the
who's watched it,
Anti-Defamation
and they're
League,
like, it was great.
but the Anti-Defamation League
Also,
Yeah.
put out
I'm
a
about to get
statement
into some
about it.
dicey territory.
Okay, I'm gonna say
Well, we
this.
shouldn't be getting it. We should be able to talk about this.
I'm going to say this
Go
as
ahead,
somebody
Tom.
who A, didn't hear the monologue, B, didn't fully read the articles about the monologue. But okay,
So give us your opinion.
okay, so part of what the Anti-Defamation League was saying is they were complaining that he
Let
was
the man
saying
speak.
he was sort of half defending Kanye West's anti-Semitic remarks about
Yeah.
the quote unquote the Jews running Hollywood.
yeah,
And Dave Chappelle's note is that like, look,
There's a lot of Jews here.
look in the phone book in Hollywood.
Yeah,
Every
mean-
job is
He goes,
held
"There's a
by
lot of Jews,"
Jewish
and he goes,
individual.
He goes, no, like a lot. And it's
Yeah.
kind of like, well, but that's the reality of
is it true or not true?
Okay,
I'm
but
not
it
talking about-
seems it
I'm
seems
not talking
like
about
there
the
are a lot
word,
of
the trope.
right. Okay,
The trope of
yeah.
running Hollywood, that's one thing.
Yeah, that's
There
the
But
are
the
a
fact
lot
is,
of
at high
Jewish
level
people
executive positions in
executive
Hollywood,
positions, yes.
are there a bunch of Jewish people?
Yeah.
And the answer is yes.
Right.
It's fine that there is.
Right.
That's the other side of it that I don't understand.
That's what-
Why would
okay.
it also be okay that there is? It
That's my
doesn't matter
question.
That there is.
Is that okay? Given that, and again, I didn't even hear what Kanye West said exactly, but something
Pretty crazy.
there's something detrimental about the fact that the quote unquote Jews are running Hollywood. What does that mean? What is the bad thing that is happening in Hollywood thanks to the Jews? What is happening? And I
Yeah,
apologize
it's
for
more
saying
like-
Jews. It sounds like I'm saying something bad.
It's more like there are a ton of Jewish people in positions of power, in entertainment companies overall.
Yeah.
I also would not limit it to Hollywood,
Mhm.
but also the fact is it's just that the fact that you repeat it is itself used as a talking point for people that also have a bunch of other bad ideas that
Yes.
aren't used.
Okay.
And you know what he
If
said
you
after,
don't
though?
have those things, like for instance, the fact that lots of Indian people work at Dunkin' Donuts
Yes.
is a fact that you also don't care about it, whether it's
Right.
for some reason.
But if you got
it's
up on
become a
stage and started
popular-
talking about all the Indian people at the Dunkin' Donuts and complaining about it somehow,
No,
then
you can be
the
a
guy in the-
comedian and go. You can be a comedian,
exactly,
go up on
if you're
stage.
complaining about
You
it,
could
right.
go up on stage and do an Indian affect and talk about going to Dunkin' Donuts, and people will laugh. People don't find that offensive for some reason. You know, that's
No,
There is a strata of who you
it's
can
like
and
that's
cannot
okay.
make fun of.
But what he did
there
say,
is a strata.
but what he did say after, he said, well, he's like, yeah, there's a lot of Jews, and he's like, he paused, he's like a lot, and he said, but that's fine. He goes, there's a lot of black people in Ferguson, Missouri, or Ferguson,
Or the
and he
NBA,
goes,
for
doesn't mean we
instance.
run the place.
The overwhelming
Right,
majority
exactly.
of people in the NBA are black people. Is that a bad thing? No, it's just
Right.
not. It's just a thing. So I don't understand what the.
But it's a
But
soundbite.
if you say
like
it
it's
like
a problem.
I mean,
right.
look at the NBA. It's wall to
I
wall
guess
black
if you
people.
say it
What
like
are we
it's a
gonna
problem,
do?
and that's what the problem is.
Well, Tom
But
said
Tom
it, not
didn't
me.
see. Tom didn't see the monologue.
I was
but
saying
I
it in the
don't see the
character of
monologue
somebody
as
else.
having
I know.
defended. See, the thing is like when he says that there's some kernel of a thing that we should at least acknowledge the certain fact of it, but isn't necessarily defending Kanye West. It will be read as him defending Kanye West, which doesn't.
That
he
is
says-
true.
But
That is-
but he was also calling it like he's an idiot, and he said something that was really funny.
He said he's not.
He
He
goes,
says, "I don't know if he's mentally ill. It appears that he is maybe not well."
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
but and then he did say he's like, there's two words in the English language that when you say them together, things don't turn out well. He goes, the first one is the second one is the Jews.
As they said
And
on
that's-
Community, just say the whole word.
That's funny. I mean, that's funny because it's a commentary on where we are right now.
Mhm.
I think
that
Louis
if-
had a bit about it too, about
Yeah.
how you got to be careful with. I've been told this about jokes too. I have jokes where Jewish people come up, but it's not the gist of the joke. And
Right.
I've been told, or it's been suggested to me, say Jewish people
Mhm.
and just don't say Jews, because it has the
Yeah.
word Jews is a legitimate word that is also the slur.
Right.
Louis C.K. has this bit about how it is both the word, the correct word, and the slur at the same time.
Yeah, at the same time.
So it's
And
really
he
weird.
also had something funny. It was him, Chris Rock, and Jerry Seinfeld talking. And Chris Rock was talking about how he doesn't use the N-word anymore.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Louis K says, like, I used it all the time. And he goes, the only person that doesn't use it, and they pointed at Seinfeld. He goes, he doesn't use it.
Yeah.
And Seinfeld goes, yeah, I never used it in my material. He goes, but then so Louis C.K. turns to Chris Rock and he said, can you imagine if Jerry Seinfeld came up with a bit that he would use the
Yeah,
N-word?
yeah.
He said that would be monumental.
It'd be amazing.
And then they all just started like dying laughing because
Change
it's
the
like,
face of comedy.
yeah, I mean
Wow.
that's
Anyway, the monologue is check it out, Tom. It's as far as I'm concerned, it's masterful. It's just
Yeah,
so
okay.
good
All right.
that
Yeah.
it's just like, this guy is really good at stand up. Like
I would
he is
like to.
really good.
It took me a little while, but yeah, I now am at the point where I'm like, because you want to be on the right side of things. You want to be on the lookout for people being dicks or people being insane or people being part of the problem. But it does. I either because I'm an old man or whatever. I'm starting to be like, look, just because you're doing an article about Buffy the Vampire Slayer, you don't have to put, although Joss Whedon's a dick, and there have been a lot of stories about him, and he wasn't nice to his wife and
I have
stuff.
no idea what he's
Like
talking
you-
about.
Yeah.
I'm-
No,
okay, or-
I
okay,
get
you
the
can't-
idea.
okay.
I get the
Yeah.
idea.
If there's
I
an
get the
article
idea, but
about
he's
there's a new
going
Harry
into-
Potter movie coming out,
Right.
although
Yeah, no,
J.K.
not-
Rowling said the thing about trans people.
Oh, yeah,
just
yeah,
let
yeah.
you know,
it has to be included, right? Of course. It's just
Yeah.
such a I hate that, man.
Well, they did say that about Gallagher because Gallagher just died.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I mean,
They
he
said-
died, but what did they say about him?
They were talking about like how he was just like they went through his like, but then in the middle of it they said, but he did go through a time when or something when he made a bunch of Asian jokes. Like they said it right in like the NPR show
Oh,
or the
weird.
NPR story. It was like he did have his rough time after using Asian slurs or repeatedly Asian jokes or something. I'm like,
Oh.
What?
Somebody told him it wasn't the
it's
70s
very
anymore?
uncomfortably fit into the story.
Yeah.
But long story short, Dan's starting with the coffee, the coffee without cream, without sugar, and then he
Yes.
goes into the bagels. I was feeling very uncomfortable as a bagel lover. I'm like he's getting into the everything
Easy.
bagel.
You got into
Just
your
that's the
belly
regular
ache.
bagel. All the bagels are regular. I mean, why you?
Keep it cool.
He did a good job with that one. That's a good bit. Keep adding train cars to that one.
Oh, I'll try. I mean, it's always a trade-off of making it too long. and
Yeah.
too thin. You have to
But it's
figure
good.
out.
It's nice and compact.
Thank you.
Nice. I have a possibly fun announcement.
Go.
It's time for trivia.
Oh my God! With the music and everything.
I know. See, we're on the ball, and not only we're on the ball with the music, but I was in Connecticut recently. I found in my parents' basement. It's not even a game. It's just a card set.
Fox.
Trivia Pursuit Hollywood Flicks.
What year is that from?
Looks like it
Hollywood
says
Fox.
Fox.
Yeah,
Hollywood Fox. Look at that. Look at that for 1 second.
Get a load of Hollywood.
This was, I think,
Hollywood
the trick
Fox.
they did in the great movie Election.
Oh yeah.
With Tracy Flick.
Oh yes.
This is the kind of what they're getting at with Tracy Flick.
No.
Okay, now what I like about this set of cards is that it is from it lives up to its name, Hollywood Flicks. It's not like cinema. It's not silver screen. It is published in 1989.
Oof.
And at the questions I've glanced at so far, there's a question somewhere about a chorus line, the movie. So that's the level
God.
of stuff
So
we're
Soviet,
up to.
So
but the Soviet Union is still in place at this point.
It could be.
No,
Keep
let's
in
just
line
it is.
with
No,
our
let's-
other Trivia
Let's
Pursuit.
just get right through it because I got a hard out. But
Okay, so I might do all the questions on this card.
hang on
They
a second.
don't.
So
there are
it's
no
one
categories.
card.
There are colors.
There
but
are
no
no categories. That's what I was going to ask. There's no categories.
Right. There are no categories. Just the colors that you're used to. So there are 6 questions on a
6
card.
questions. So let's see
Okay,
how
I
we
have not
do
looked at
here.
the answers, but I might know some of them anyway because
Mike
I'm really
just
good at
eating
this stuff.
directly from a jar of peanut butter during the show.
It's
Go ahead.
empty.
That's what
I'm
you
trying
gotta
to
do.
scrape. I'm scraping as much as possible from the sides.
That's even sadder.
All
We
right.
can't even feel good about you for doing well enough to have a full can of peanut butter. We
disgust
feel
me.
bad for you.
Okay.
All right. What 1984 movie sees Michael Caine seduced by a voluptuous teenager? Anybody who scoured their cable guide
Beach.
for
It's a beach movie, right?
notes about nudity knows what
wait
this
a minute.
is.
No, I can't
And they
look it
sat
up.
through the
not like-
entire thing for maybe 3 seconds of nudity. Or
Is it
toplessness.
the fuck? It was they remade this, didn't they?
I think they may have remade it like 5 or 10 years ago. That sounds a little familiar.
Damn it! I know this one.
I could see his face with his big smile.
Uh-huh.
My name's Michael Caine.
It is in a sunny clime. It is.
Oh shit! I know this one.
Mhm.
There's a beach. They're running around on the beach too.
It's a guy's name. It's maybe a B.
No. I mean, it does start with
No.
a B, but it's not a guy's name.
Well, I just told you. Okay.
What?
Well, I just said B though.
Huh? What?
It's Nikita Khrushchev.
Not a guy's name, but the B came to
Yeah.
mind, and then you go, all right.
I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna
Go
say
ahead.
it. Blame it
Give it to
on
me.
Rio.
That's it.
Blame it on Rio. I know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have come up with
No.
that.
But I remember it now.
See,
Would never have
This
remembered
is-
the title.
That's a perfect question to tell you what kind of set of cards this is. What questions we're
That's
gonna
amazing. I can't believe I didn't get because I've been blaming things on Rio for a long time.
Sure.
Easy to
myself,
do that.
independently.
I've been blaming things
Debauchery.
on voluptuous teenagers for a long time, and Michael Caine, and 1984. What is George Burns' third God movie?
So, oh God, you
Oh
devil.
God! Oh God! Oh God! You devil!
That is right.
That's
And then-
number 2.
Oh shit!
No, that
oh
was it.
God!
It was God.
Oh God! Oh God! It was Oh God, and then Oh God Book 2,
And then oh God,
and
you
then
devil.
Oh God, You Devil.
Oh,
so
I
God,
thought "Oh
Mike-
God, you devil" was the second one, so
No.
I technically did not get that correct because I
But
would have
Mike
gone
did.
with a different answer.
You should just parrot Mike.
Mike did.
at times
Okay,
like this.
good job, Mike.
Oh God, you
All right,
devil.
what movie has 007 trying to thwart an industrialist's plans to become czar of the computer industry by flooding Silicon
got it.
Valley, which does not contain silicon, and therefore they do not make computer chips there. So the movie
I
doesn't
saw the
make
porn
sense.
version of this. It was Silicon Valley.
Oh, nice.
See what I did
I
there?
will give you-
I don't know anything.
I'll give you a very
about,
mild hint. Duran Duran had the hit theme song to that movie.
I don't remember.
You really don't know? I thought I was giving it to you. A View to a Kill.
Yeah, I don't
No?
remember.
Roger Moore?
I didn't get into.
I don't
the
know
James
anything
Bond
about
movie.
Bond movies.
Okay.
I didn't watch them either.
Weirdos.
Never my thing.
What knight played Zeus in Clash of the Titans?
What night?
By knight, they mean like
knight?
knighted actor. I don't know why they phrase it that
Knighted
way.
actor. Okay, yeah, like Peter O'Toole.
It is not Peter O'Toole. Bigger.
What's the movie?
Bigger. Higher.
What's the
It's more
Bigger.
ridiculous.
What's
that
the
he's in
movie?
it.
Jesus.
In what
Clash
movie?
of the Titans.
Bigger than Peter O'Toole?
More kind.
Laurence Olivier.
Laurence Olivier. It actually is Laurence Olivier.
Sir Lawrence.
That's the only thing
Yeah.
bigger than Peter O'Toole
Yeah.
I could think of.
See, you did it. Who went from playing a
Man.
tough cop on TV's Hunter to playing a tough Marine in Death Before Dishonor? I've never read a more 90s card or 80s card in my entire life.
Total Cold War era.
That's
card
incredible.
Right there. Hunter.
I don't
Who was
know that
Hunter?
one.
Is that Powers Booth? No, it wasn't Powers Booth.
No,
It
you
was,
wish.
Kind of got the same face though.
Hunter.
It was Fred
Hunter.
Dreyer.
Yeah, he has a
Oh,
Powers
for
Booth
fuck's sake.
sort of look to him.
A little
Fred
bit.
Dreyer.
What else? Was there one more?
Oh my gosh. Oh, weird. Who played a drunk in Hoosiers and a Texas toy manufacturer in Black Widow? Not the Black
That's,
Widow of Marvel, but yeah.
What's his name? Oh God, he's in
Dead.
Easy Rider.
Yeah,
He's in Blue
it's
Velvet.
it's
He's in those Nike commercials.
Why
Yeah.
can't I think of his name?
Huh?
Dennis
Dennis
Hopper.
Dennis Hopper. There you go.
he ends up coaching.
That's
Go,
right.
give us one more card
I want an
quickly.
Oscar
Come
for
on,
that.
let's get right through it.
That
Go,
was it.
go.
No, that was it. Trivia. That was trivia.
There's only
Give
one
us another
card.
one. Give us another card. Tom.
Another card? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we wanna go a
Jesus.
couple
Okay.
more.
Another card. Let's do it
go.
quick.
All
This
right.
time is
I got to
speed
put that
round.
one back in. Okay, speed round. You each get about half a second to answer. Okay.
No, just come on.
Got it.
What magazine does Michael write for in The Big Chill?
New Yorker.
No, People magazine. What 1986 Arnold Schwarzenegger movie did USA
we're
Today dismiss as crude, crummy, and full of carnage? Feh.
Terminator.
Raw Deal.
It's a raw
Okay.
deal.
Never saw it. What movie required Grace Jones to spend 4 hours a day for 6 weeks putting on makeup? I'm going to say, I'm not looking, I'm going to say Vamp. If I get that,
It's a
I'm
Dolph
smart.
Lundgren movie. Probably.
Vamp. No, it was Vamp where she's a vampire.
Nice.
What actress
Jesus.
starred in Witness and Top Gun?
Kelly McGillis.
Kelly McGillis.
Great
What suspense
breaths
flick
and Witness. Stop it.
swelters with lines such as, "There are some men, once they get a whiff of it, they trail you like a hound."
Jeez.
hot. Oh, if you think about it, you'll get it. I mean, that's true of anything.
I don't know.
Oh, it's the
Summer rental.
no
Kathleen
don't say, yeah, I was gonna say it's Kathleen Turner.
Kathleen Turner.
Kathleen.
Body Heat.
Body Heat. Oh yeah,
Lawrence
that makes
Kasdan's
sense.
Body Heat.
That's good.
What lanky British comedian played Sheriff Langston in Silverado?
Lanky British comedian.
He's a python, I'll tell you that.
John
much.
Cleese.
John Cleese.
Oh, good
Very
job.
good.
Good job, guys.
All right.
That was trivia.
Good job, all of us. We all win.
Great job.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta go.
All right.
All right, guys. Hard
All
out
set.
for everybody. See you
Hard
next
out.
time.
Wonderful time.
Thank you
On the
all.
Get
What
back.
minute is
Getting
this?
good.
What's
This
the name
is
of the
minute-
show?
Mark
This is the
Mavora.
Trading Places Minute. That was minute 8. It's a Trading Places
Mark
Minute.
Mavora.
Thank you. Oh my God, we
Damanon
haven't been thanking
Garza.
our patrons. We'll do that
Thank
next
you
time.
to the
Damanon
patrons.
Garza.
All right.
Wouldn't even know if they're
Bye,
still
everybody.
there. I don't think they're there anymore.
Poor
Thank you
people
for
are
donating.
starved to death.
Captain America.
Mark Campbell.
If Damanon, if you hear the sound of my voice, Damanon Garza.
Damanon Garza.
Become a Patreon once again. Join our circle
All right.
once again, Damanon.
Thank you, one and all. We apologize for
Thank you.
letting you
Bye.
die in the basement. Goodbye.
Bye.
It was a stone groove, my man. You are the most righteous.
Yeah, right. Just get the fuck out, man. Let's go. Shit.